So another rapper, Diggity D, whose case I believe you covered a lot as well, he's behind bars right now. What happened with that situation?
Yeah, I've actually spoken to somebody close to him. I won't give him too much detail about. But I was thinking that the following the sentencing, the HRB might, be riled up enough to sort of have another pop at him, sort of thing.
Yeah.
And that person said, "Oh no, he'll be fine." He's due to come out in prison in possibly October.
Yeah.
I covered. He had a what they call a Newton hearing, which is basically a sort of mini trial where he admitted dealing in cannabis, but he was sort of minimizing how what he was the size of his dealing, and they had a little mini trial to talk about how exactly he was doing it, or how much money he was making out of it. So he's an interesting character. Obviously, he's on the other side from Fredo, of course.
Yeah. Do you remember what his legal team were trying to get across? Were they buying in large quantities just to make it easier for himself? It said on the article, a UK rapper has been jailed for 3 years and 11 months after selling 45 kilos of cannabis after helping import the drug from the US. Diggity D was arrested after police launched a raid on his property near Lincoln in the early hours of February 21st last year. He was broadcasting live on Instagram. This means he was already served around a year of that sentence, and you can serve half, so it's expected that he'll be out towards the end of this year. Passing sentence on Friday, the judge said he was satisfied that Digga had played a significant role in selling cannabis for a commercial profit. I'm satisfied that I am sure first that Diggity was involved in the supply of cannabis over a period for at least 7 months. And many people have said because it was 40 kilos, this was a good sentence for him. But like I said, he can serve half of that, and he's already served some time behind the door already. So he'll be out probably end of the year.
I think the main argument, was that he was selling it he was sort of selling it, not making any huge profit. He was selling it at sort of quite a low price to sort of hangers-on and other people in the music industry. And but if you worked out the sums involved, the amount of cannabis involved, they would have had to be getting through a lot of cannabis. I mean, he was also sort of talking about his own drug use. Basically the prosecution sort of proved that he was doing it on a sort of commercial scale. He was making sort of proper money out of it rather than just sort of giving it away as a sort of gift to friends.
Yeah, I believe his house was raided. That's when we first see that. What takes so long with a case like that to finally get an outcome? Because Diggity, it felt like we was waiting for ages on the sentence. There was a lot of remand time in this one.
Yeah, I mean, one of the strange things is that he, at the time of his arrest, I think it was, wasn't it? He was arrested live on Instagram. I think he was live streaming at the time.
Yeah, he was live on Instagram. He literally started filming when the police got to his house. You could hear them kicking his door off.
You lot want? What do you lot want? Hey, what do you lot want, bro? I'm here. I am here. I am here. Stop. What are you not doing? What are you not doing? What are you not doing? I am on the floor. I am on the floor. On the floor. What are you not doing? Stop, man. I am coming. Why are you not doing that? Yes, I heard you.
In the address. Come to the front door with your hand.
And he was living in Lincoln, which is a long way from London. And I'm now wondering whether that was deliberately, he was moving away from London to protect himself because he knew HRB and other groups were, literally gunning for him.
Yeah, he's had numerous attempts on his life, I believe, that he's been outspoken about. Yeah.
Yeah, so that may have been why he moved away to a very sort of weird part of the corner of the world, that's a long way from London.
Yeah.
Or the bright lights of London. But he was arrested there, and I think, he pleaded guilty at a fairly early stage, but then they had to have this Newton hearing, so, I mean, it delayed the whole thing a fair bit, but at the end of the day, he didn't really get much jail time, anyways. To be ready to sort of come out later this year.
When do you expect him to be out?
I'm told October, possibly even earlier than that. Probably with the sort of license conditions. I'm not sure whether it'll be on tag or a curfew or something like that.
For even more crime stories from Total Crime, you can go to the link in the description, join his Substack. He goes into detail on a lot of different cases.